Hey Planet Coaster fans and theme park enthusiasts, welcome back to another Planet Coaster video here on my channel. My name is Shadow Phoenix, as you well know, and we are back here in Crystal Gardens today. And the plan today is to continue where we kind of left off. So I've done a couple of showcase videos of the park so far. Last week I did a much requested POV and showcase of Cyclone, which you can kind of see. Oh, actually, you can't see it. It's not that tall. But you can see the Starflyer. So it's over there by the Starflyer. Anywho, so I'm here in the Central Plaza, or the entrance plaza, to Crystal Gardens. And we've already taken a look down that direction. And we've already went over in that direction. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to take a trip around up into this area. So we will go underneath the train bridge. We're going to go past Granny Smith's, where you can get veg goods, homemade ice cream, candy apples. I love that sign. I love this whole building. It really came out so well. And then, of course, I get another great look here at my custom lights and stuff that I've made for the park that we have placed here and there, on occasionally, if you're in there anyway. So we will kind of go underneath the bridge here. Now this bridge is also completely custom done. This is actually these those brick columns that I have taken. You can see it's kind of Z-fighting there, but I took those and put them all the way around through there. That is one of the rides you can hear with its air horn blowing, and kind of put them all around on a curved thing to go underneath it here. So let's step over in underneath the tunnel that the train goes over. I think I actually hear the train coming now. Yes, here it comes. There's our choo-choo. I'm trying to do the camera kind of as slow as possible because when I make sudden turns or sudden movements, it gets a little jerky. Because, I mean, let's face it, this park is huge. The FPS is somewhere around like 12 to 14 or something like that right now. I could use the cheat engine, but it slows everything down, and I don't really want to do that. So we are just going to deal with it, I think. I'm pretty sure we already took a look up into this area up in here as well. Oh, there you can kind of see just the top of Cyclone sticking out over there by the Starflyer. Just the top of it, just the tip. Anywho, there's the big wheel that we have up there. And the biggest thing that we're going to take a look at today is Revolution. I've already done a showcase POV of Revolution here on my channel, so if you guys are interested in that, you can go check it out. It's on my channel somewhere, don't know where, but I'm sure you can find it. And we will come across the bridge. It's got a great view right here from the lake and stuff, so you can see a lot of stuff. You can see Wildcat, there's the turnaround for it. You can see the flying trapeze, just the top of that sticking out over top of the trees. I still have a lot more terrain and editing and stuff to do around the lake, you know, doing rocks and trees and stuff. So pay no attention to that. It's a long and tedious process. But I was doing quite a bit in this next area here that I'm going to show off. These are some of the new columns that we got in the new vintage pack. I'm probably going to replace all the ones that's on this bridge here, like these over here, with game's auto-saving. Gonna replace all of those with the new column piece here because it's thick enough, and I really think it's gonna work better for our bridge. Alright, so heading across the bridge here, there is one of our janitors. I haven't had a chance to color him yet. I have colored the security guards though. Alright, and here we go into basically one of the things that, you know, the name of the park is Crystal Gardens, so I really wanted to give a very garden feel to it wherever I can. And this is one of those areas where it really needed it. So I stuck this big kind of like pond, lake, whatever you want to call it, up here. And this gazebo here, kind of overlooking it. And I love this view. Now that we have a lot more flowers and stuff, I may go back and try to change around the flowers and stuff, or I may leave it as is, because I do like the colors and stuff here as they are. Might add a few more just to give it some variables, but yeah, I really like all the fountains and stuff kind of running here. There you can see our couple rides there in the background. One of them we'll take a look at here in just a minute. Now this gazebo is really cool. This was done by Wreck-It Ralph D, and you can find that on the Steam Workshop. I think you just search for gazebo. It'll probably come up. But yeah, that is an awesome looking gazebo that he did. And once again, that's a huge shout out to Wreck-It Ralph D for putting this on the workshop. It's fantastic, man. Great work on that. Just perfectly what I was looking for. I couldn't have done a better job myself. There goes Revolution, shooting through its double loops into the corkscrew back there. And one of the things I've been working on last night and today is finishing up all the fencing and curves and stuff in this area. So I can see here I went with a metal iron fence all around the lake here. We will take a look at all of this as much as I can here. So we'll head around here. We're first going to take a look at the entrance for Revolution. Now again, I did do a POV of this already, so this is something, those of you who have been fans of my channel for a while, you've already seen this, but I love how it came out. The idea of this little area of the park here is it's one of the older sections of the park. History behind it, and this is fake history because I obviously didn't do this, but you know, but I like to give little stories to sections of my park and things like that. So I actually say that a lot of this area was much bigger, but we put in our river rapids, and when they added the river rapids, it took up a lot of area. But this used to be an area that had a whole lot of like older attractions, like a lot of the stuff that's now gone from the park used to be in this section here, and it's themed after kind of Colonial kind of Revolutionary War kind of stuff. That's why you see a lot of the like the red, white, and blue colors and stuff here, and kind of the American flag and stuff. It's very colonial. So I've got this. Oops, see, those frames per second are really bad when I swing around really fast like that. So I've got this little shop right here. It needs a bit more work. It's not finished yet. I kind of wish I'd finished that, but I was running short on time and just wanted to hurry up and get this video done. But we're going to do a little bit more to this shop here, make it a little bit more fancy. And I think we are also going to add in another flat ride over here. I'm just not sure which one I'm going to use yet, but I feel like the area needs another flat, like right over there. Right up here you see, well, you can't see it at the moment, but this is where the river rapids are. They come around here from the western side of the park. You can see the drop right here. Oh, look, there goes one now. And we will take a look at the western area of the park, the frontier part, in the next video. That'll be the next showcase video I do here. Maybe next Thursday, we'll see. And then we have this little colonial looking building here that I created. And I know it says Church of Hoff. I forgot to take that off. That's an inside joke. And in one of the future videos, I will tell a little more about that joke. But yeah, there's a couple people in my Twitch chat, and we were having some fun. So, but yes, this is I like to think of this as more of a gift shop. Originally, I think I had pictured this as being a restaurant / gift shop, kind of like the way that Crackle Barrel is. You know how Crackle Barrel has part of the store that is just like a bunch of gifts, and the other part is the actual restaurant. So I think I like to picture that as being this. This is where you can get like a lot of different kinds of like foods and stuff, and not really a buffet, but you know they do serve inside. And then maybe it has a small section like when you first walk in, like maybe the center section right there. It's just like gifts and stuff, like old wooden toys and things like that. That's kind of the way I picture that being. And then we will come around this way and we'll take a look at the zipper with its awesome queue line cover here that I made. I used I kind of had it match this Colonial building here, which is also based upon the station over here that my Aero coaster has, which is the station that I use for almost all my arrows that I use. So I really need to stop that and actually make some more stations. But yeah, the zipper doesn't actually have a name. If you guys have any thoughts about a name for it, if any good ones that are posted in the video description, I'll consider it. I don't really have any thoughts right now on what to call it. I mean, I like the name Revolution, but we've already used that for the coaster over there. So again, this is a Colonial area, so I kind of would like to try to maybe find a name that kind of fits for the area here. And we will continue around here. We'll take a look at there you can see the fountains and stuff again. Another look at Revolution. This whole little garden lake here. Like this one little section right here is the epitome of what Crystal Gardens is, or originally was, before it became a huge theme park, a thriving theme park. And that was just more of a gardens area, you know, so people, like a picnic kind of place, and people could come and, you know, enjoy the gardens, like a botanical kind of thing. That's what it originally was when they first started, and they've grown into this huge thriving theme park. Once you come over here, this is the Haunted Mansion over here, which we will take another look at in another episode once I actually finish that up. We'll come over here and we'll take a look over here in the lake. Now you can see here I was trying to figure out how I wanted to put a fence line around the actual lake, and I think I figured it out with these new planters that we got here in the new Vintage DLC. I really like these. I think these are awesome. I'll have to put some flowers and stuff down in them, which is really going to make my FPS go even lower. But yeah, I think this is probably how I'm going to do it. I didn't do any of the flowers. We're going to say that we're taking a trip and look through the park before it actually opens, so our gardeners haven't gotten to work yet on this section yet. Looking out over here, over the biggest lake in the park, which is kind of in the middle of the park here, you see our swan boats. Those are made by Fog. He's an awesome creator. I also use his turnstiles up front as well. And I think there's one or two other things in the park that there's some things that he made as well. But we're going to take a look, kind of walk around the Ferris wheel and stuff down here and take another look at those. But one last look over here into this area before we head down into there. Like I said, this the idea behind it is that it used to be a whole lot bigger of an area, more Colonial themed and stuff. Maybe there was another coaster and some other stuff, but that was all removed when we added in the river rapids over there, and it was all dug out so that we could do that. Alright, so we will now go down around here and kind of around the lake. That is kind of what I'm doing here now. So, showed off this in a build video, so there was a time lapse of doing all of this down through here. But again, just kind of wanted to show it off a little more as we're kind of walking through the park. And there we go. So let's we're just gonna walk out over here onto this pier, maybe a little bit. We're gonna check out these swans. These swans are awesome. He has a lot of different ones, like have different hats and stuff on them. I chose not to use all the ones with the different hats and stuff. I want them to all be exactly the same and more generic. So there's these little just swans that, you know, they're like paddle boats. So guests can take them out on the lake and paddle around on the lake. They're not really as busy as they were back in the heyday of the park, back, you know, when the park first opened and stuff. This was one of the like opening attractions, we'll say. People could come out on the lake, and people really enjoyed coming to this botanical garden area and getting out on there. But they're a history of the park, and I like the idea of keeping them here. So they're not as busy, and still, people still occasionally will come over here and come out on the lake and just ride around and just enjoy the scenery. So huge shout out to Fog for these. These are awesome. You can grab these. I think just search for swans on the workshop and you'll find those. Here's the back side of the big wheel. I love that Ferris wheel. I know it's like huge and everything, and I just love it. Alright, so we're coming down around here. My bridge and Leviathan right there. This is probably about it might be about the only look I actually take at Leviathan. We may come back around and look at Leviathan again, though. Actually, yeah, I thought on how I could do that, so. Once again, you got the Starflyer over there. But what we're going to do is we're going to head around and we're going to go back over the other side to the bridge and back up into our entry plaza. And we'll call it a day on this video. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and thanks for all the support with all of my Planet Coaster videos and everything else that I do here on my channel. If you're not already subscribed to me, go ahead and click that button to hit subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell as well so you're notified of when I go live here on YouTube or when I post a new video, that you get the notifications for that. We will be back again with another Planko video this weekend. I think we're going to be back in the Kings Park that I've been doing here this weekend. And there'll be a Lunawood episode this weekend as well over on Beyond U89's channel. So make sure you check out and subscribe to him. Beyond U89, just search for him on YouTube if you're not already following him. We do a collaboration park together with another one of our friends, HPK, Hard Punk Core. So a new video of that's going to be up this weekend for you. And hope everybody wants to watch that. I highly suggest you do. But yeah, that's it from here at Crystal Gardens for the day. I will come back and we'll do another video of another area of the park here soon. And can't wait to see you until then. Also, this weekend I will be streaming on Twitch. I stream on Twitch on weekends now, so Fridays and Saturdays, so you can catch me there. Usually around 6 p.m. Eastern time till and whenever it is I feel like finishing. Sometimes around midnight. But anywho, that's going to be it. So yeah, thank you everybody. Thanks for all the support once again. I very, very much appreciate it. And I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. Wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you later, guys.